Alright, I know a lot of you folks have been waiting for this one. I picked this up at the surplus store I went to recently, like last week sometime. This is the MRE that's developed for the United Arab Emirates. Alright, so I've been thinking about showing this one off because I got a lot of messages when I mentioned that I had it and showed it on a previous video. And I purposely got two of these to do one on camera. So we're going to open this up and check it out today. I'm going to give you a quick overview of what's inside. We got caraway couscous, chickpeas, and chicken entree. Sounds pretty good. Hummus, dates, nuts, crackers, chocolate candy, fruit bar, accessory packet, ration heater, spoon, and a hot beverage bag. So we're going to open it up and take a look inside. Right. Cut this guy open. I'm going to use my, what is this, the Cold Steel GI Tonto. This is the one I did with the mustard patina on it. I think it came out pretty cool. Definitely unique looking. There we go. Alright. And it's funny because it actually has directions on here. And a spot for comments. You can see that down the bottom. Like, MRE wasn't as good as I expected. Anyway, I'm not sure that these actually come like this. Again, the place that I buy them from, sometimes what they'll do is they'll repackage these. They'll come in different bags or stuff. And I know it's an American-made MRE, but they'll come in different types of bags. And they'll repackage it together, or they'll just seal it all together. In one of these, and sometimes they come in like that to them too. I mean, they may purchase them like this too. So, not sure of the origin of it. You'll notice it isn't in the typical bag, the brown bag it comes in. Here we go. We got our accessory packet. How did I luck out and get some M&Ms with peanuts in there? Awesome. Here's your fruit bar. Here's your dates. And what do we got? What is that? Smoked almonds. Not a whole lot of them, but cool. Crackers. And I forgot to show, this is the entree, that's the hummus. For those that don't know about hummus is like a chickpea dip with seasonings in it. It's really good. There's your MRE heater. And of course your spoon and your hot beverage bag. However, I don't see a hot beverage. Let's see, what is that? Well, let's open it up. Let's open this guy up and see what it is. Get that out of the way. And here is your, oh, there it is, coffee, cool. And tea to go, so you've got some lemon flavored tea, cream, moist towelette, sugar, matches, and the usual toilet paper. So what we're going to do is I'm going to open this up, and before I do this part, I want to give a big thanks to Mountain Ghost 556. I had mentioned in my previous MRE reviews that I didn't have a tray to put all the stuff on to show you. And it's a lot easier to do it all at once on a tray than it is to do it on little individual paper plates. So he sent me one of his. So now we really can get this out on a tray. Alright. So what we're going to do is I'm going to move this stuff, kind of organize things over here. Move this stuff out. I'm going to go through one by one, but first I'm going to move that over because we're going to heat up the MRE. Alright, let's fill up the heater. And you don't want to overfill it, just to the line. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to take this, drop it in here. And they tell you to knead this, and I did before I put it back on camera. I kneaded it a little bit to move it around, but it also is going to be needed. It's going to need to be kneaded as it heats up. We're going to put it in the box here, hopefully. This box has seen better days. Get in there. Cover over the top. You're going to see how that comes out. And of course, we have our handy rock or something. All right. Whew, that heater smells. Heater smells kind of funny. Let's start off with the crackers. There we go. Did we get a hiss? Yep, got a little one. All right. So we'll stick those up here. They look good. Smell good. Don't see anything wrong with them. Next up, we got the smoked almonds. There we go. There's the spot to tear it. Those do look good. Okay. And we've got dates. I'm going to put the dates on the side. I'm not a big fan of the dates. My wife likes them, so we'll let her try those out. But me, I'm kind of, I don't know. Not a big fan of dates. Maybe it's just because of the way they look, but they don't smell bad. Excuse me. And lastly, we have the hummus, which I'm assuming is going to go for the crackers, or on the crackers. If you've never had hummus, it's really good. I used to go to this place in New York City that had hummus. Let me get my spoon out. And that's where I actually was introduced to it. Never knew about it, never heard about it, and tried it out there, and it was really good stuff. Now, of course, this doesn't look as appetizing as that stuff was, but I'm sure it's good. Get off there. There we go. So we'll put it on a cracker. Just kind of spread it around. Kind of spreads like the cheese. Not at all. Okay. Yep. Good stuff. All right. That's working well. Nice and hot in there. Okay. I think we're pretty safe on the M&Ms. Generally, we know what those look like and what they are. And those are good. And I'm going to heat up some water, and we'll do the coffee. All right, water's warm enough. I was just using a sterno burner and a little heater I made. A little bit of chicken wire in there. We're going to open up the coffee. Yep, instant coffee. Put it in this cup here. And wipe off my spoon. Let's do this over here so I don't get everything wet. There we go. Now I'm not going to use the cream and sugar. I'm sure it's good. I usually have my coffee black, so I'm not going to bother with that. So we got the coffee over there. Let that get ready. This is definitely ready. So we're going to pull it out and see what we got. Let me wipe the mess up there and put it down here. These MRE heaters. Very handy little things. All right. Let's dump this out and take a look. It actually looks pretty good. Let's see. Let me give you a look at it. We got our chickpeas and a little bit of everything in there. It actually looks pretty good. I'm going to try it out. Yeah. It kind of has the flavor of a hearty stew. I guess that's the best way I'd put it. I can taste the chickpeas and chicken. Chicken's actually good. I'll just get the chickpeas. Well, I'll get a piece of chicken too. And couscous. That's really good. And it actually goes well with this on the cracker. The hummus. Yep. Nuts pretty much taste the same as they would in any store you would have bought them. And excuse me talking with my mouth full of food. But I don't want to bore you guys with long silence. Crackers are fresh. And that entree is really good. I guess I've had some chicken type stews and soups, you know, the instant and the can type stuff. And that's kind of what it tastes like. It's got a good flavor to it. The chicken's a little hard, but not overly hard, you know? It's firm. That's a good way to put it. It's not mushy like some older MRE chickens can get. It's actually pretty good. Nuts are great. The dates I'm going to save for my wife because I don't do dates. They look good and they smell fine. Coffee's good as always. So those of you who want to know about the burner, it's really just like I said, I cut the bottom of a water bottle off, stuffed a miniature Sterner burner in there, and put some wire over it. It's good for warming things. It's not going to bring the water to a boil, but it warmed it enough for me to have it as coffee. So anyway, that's the meal ready to eat developed for the United Arab Emirates. I'm assuming it's for their troops when we're in operations together, perhaps, you know, the war on terror or whatever. I'd never even known it exists. But for you folks with dietary restrictions, I know I have viewers from all over the world. And now I don't know if this is halal. I have no idea on the rules on that, so I'm not going to speak on it. But I do know that for those of you with dietary restrictions, there are vegetarian MREs, halal MREs, there's all sorts of stuff. So if this looks like it would fit into what you could eat and store in your bug out bag or your prepper gear, might be a handy thing to check out. I know you can order them online. I don't know about this one. I'd never seen this box before. And actually, look at the back. The back has Arabic on it. And the front is in English. So obviously this is the real deal. This is obviously a real thing. I don't think the place would repackage it and go through the trouble of printing the instructions in Arabic on the back. So check it out. See if you can find it. If it's something you look like you'd like. Honestly, I'd have no problem eating this for lunch. You know, none at all. It looks pretty good. And the couscous and chicken is really pretty good, as you can tell by me scarfing it down on camera. So anyway, thanks for watching. And we'll be back at you with another review real soon. Bye, folks.